First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Wakakadash, Shalom to your elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. This is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from the time of Israel.com, and it reads, Hezbollah vows revenge for Hamas chief killed in Beirut. The IDF at a very high readiness. It says the Hezbollah leader, Ismaili Haniyeh, declared the Gaza ruling group would not be deterred after his deputy was killed on Tuesday in an alleged Israeli strike in Beirut, while Lebanese Hezbollah vows the crime will not go unpunished and launch several cross-border attacks on the northern border. A movement whose leader and founder fall as a matriarchy for the dignity of our people and our nation will never be defeated. Hamas chief, who is based in the Qatari capital of Doha, said in a televised address. Haniyeh, who is considered a top target for Israel after Hamas-led October 7 atrocities in southern Israel, vowed the targeting killing would increase Hamas' strength, toughness, unyielding determination. It says al-Raleigh, wanted for years by Israel and seen as the group prime orchestrator of West Bank, was killed in an Israeli drone strike in the Beirut suburb of Dahiya. Officials with Hamas and the Lebanese group Hezbollah said. Hamas in a statement utilizing Harari and confirming the identities of 5 other members who were killed with him and called in a cowardly assassination operation carried out by the Zionist enemy in a barbaric aggression and a heinous crime. It says Israeli officials had declined to comment. Unnamed U.S. officials told the New York Times and Washington Post that Israel was responsible. Asked during a MSNBC interview about the alleged assassination of Harari, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Foreign Minister spokesperson Mark Regev stand significantly as he stressed the strike only target Hamas officials in the apparent attempt to coax the Hezbollah into limiting its response. Obvious in Lebanon, there are many Hezbollah targets, but whoever did this strike was very surgical and went for a Hamas target because Israel is at war. Whomever did this has a grip with Hamas, Regev said. It said whoever did this is not an attack on the Lebanese state. It's not an attack on the Hezbollah organizer. Whoever did this is an attack on Hamas. That's very clear, he added. But Hezbollah vows that it would respond to the assassination, which happened in an area of Beirut considered a stronghold of the Iran-backed Lebanese group, although it has already been carried out daily attacks on northern Israel since October the 8th. We affirm that this time will never pass without response, punishment, Hezbollah said in a statement, exhorting its fighters were a heightening readiness and to retaliate. Hezbollah called the alleged Israel strike a serious assault on Lebanon, its people, and its security and sovereignty. At a dangerous development in the course of the war between the enemies and the actions of resistance. the criminal enemy, which had left 90 days of crime, killing, and destruction, was unable to subjugate Gaza, is resorting to policies of assassination of whomever planned, carry out, or support Hamas. On October 7th, of a onslaught Hezbollah future charge, highlighting the alleged Israeli assassination in Syria last week of Razali Masavari, a senior official in the Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Hezbollah warns such killings will only further embolden Palestinian resistance to Israel. It says the organizations also took responsibility for 10 separate attacks on northern Israel Tuesday. 4 of them are after Aravis was assassinated. In statements, Hezbollah claimed to have launched missiles and drones at army positions along the border. In some of the attacks, however, projectiles hit northern Israeli communities. According to the Hebrew language media reports, 2 soldiers were likely wounded by an anti-tank missile that Hezbollah fired at a military position near the community of Minara, if I pronounced that right, close to the Lebanon border. There are no confirmation from the military. Admitting the threats from Hezbollah, Hamas, and Hezbollah, Israeli Defense Forces spokesperson Rear ADM Daniel Hagari said military was ready to deal with any development. The IDF is at very high of readiness in all arenas. In defense and offense, we are in a high state of readiness for any scenario, Hagari said during a press conference, without explicitly mentioning the Al-Harari. The most important thing to say tonight that we are focused and remain focused on fighting Hamas, Al-Harari added. According to the Hebrew media report, Israel is anticipating a response to the killing of Arali. Both the Wali News site and Channel 13 News said Israel expects a retaliation, including possible long-range rockets on Israel. It says, meanwhile, Lebanese caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikhailati, if I pronounce his name right, issued a statement condemning the killing of al-Harari, which called a new Israeli crime, and accused Jerusalem of seeking to drag Beirut into the new phase of the confrontation. It says Iran Foreign Minister spokesperson Nasir Khanani condemns Israeli despicable killing of Arali. It says the Matriarchy blood will undoubtedly ignite another surge in the Venice of resistance motive, the fight against the Zionist occupiers, not only in Palestine but also in the regions among all the freedom seekers worldwide. Khani says Palestinian Authority Prime Minister Mohammed Shatali also decreed the killing, calling it a crime perpetrated by known criminals. We warn about the risk and consequences that could follow, according to a statement issued by his official. Israel has vowed to target all Hamas leaders after the group's devastating October 7 attack on Israel, in which some 1,200 people, mostly civilians, were killed and around 240 taken hostage. If Israel was behind the attack, it could mark an escalation in the regional conflict. Hezbollah has been carrying out attacks against Israel's north since the war in Gaza, beginning citing support for Hamas, leading to limited but daily clashes along the borders and concerning a larger war. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah has vowed to retaliate against any Israeli targeting of Palestinian officials in Lebanon. Al-Rawi was regarded as close to Nasrallah and was reportedly scheduled to meet with him on Wednesday, when the Hezbollah chief is slated to give a national televised address. Any assassination of Lebanese soil against a Lebanese, Syrian, Iranian, or Palestinian will be met with a decisive response. We will not tolerate this. We will not allow Lebanon to become a new killing field for Israel, Nasrallah said during a speech in August, which resurfaced after Al-Rawi was killed. Hezbollah and the Israeli military has been exchanging fire almost daily over the Israeli-Lebanese border since Israel's military campaign in Gaza beginning nearly 3 months ago. So far, the Lebanese group has appeared reclining to dramatically escalating the fighting, though a significant response now could send the conflict spiraling into an all-out war in the northern border. The scrimmage on the border since October 8th has resulted in 4 civilian deaths on the Israeli side, as well as the deaths on the IDF soldiers. Of 9 IDF soldiers. There have been also several attacks from Syria without any injuries. Hezbollah named 138 members who have been killed by Israel during the ongoing scrimmages, mostly in Lebanon, but some also in Syria. In Lebanon, another 19 operatives from other territorial groups in Lebanese soldier and 19 civilians, 3 of whom were journalists, has been killed. And this is the book of Joel. Excuse me. Go to the book of Joel. It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9, and it reads, "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up." Joel 3 and verse 10. "Beat your plowshares and swords and pointy hooks into spears, and let the weak say I'm strong." So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying, even though this was a long article read from timeofisrael.com. Let me charge my phone. As of January the 2nd, 2024, and it reads again. It says Hezbollah vows revenge for a Hamas chief killed in Beirut. The IDF at very high readiness. So with that, once again, hopefully this lesson was edifying, and I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Gargadash. Shalom to the elders, Ba'ak and Ma'akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.